Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Play Boom Beach, and in today's episode we have the 11th episode of the quest to 1,000 medals. Okay guys, so we're going to be starting out this episode at 756 medals. Little update since last time. I now have a max level sub. I've kind of just been leveling up my machine guns and flamethrowers a little bit. Taking a look at the leaderboards real quick. We are 44th in our local, which is Canada. So it's not a bad starting place. So hopefully we can break the top 40 in this video. And yeah, I think the highest we've ever been is 36th place. So after we clear the map today, hopefully we get pretty close to that. Okay, so scouting our first base, and it's got level 20 mines. Mines are the first thing I always look for, just since we always play warriors. All right, I think we're just going to go straight up the middle. As you can see, some people like to use the big buildings like the wood producer, the stone production produce, like the quarry and stuff like that, as something, as like almost like an anti-warrior card, just because it basically makes it harder to smoke around, because if you don't put the smoke perfectly and you're sloppy with it, some of your warriors will run out of the smoke, and it gives a shock launcher or something enough time just to pick it off, and you might lose like 5 or 6 just because of a bad smoke. But I really like picking this base because one of the shock launchers was down, so I actually get an extra shock launch or a shock bomb that I'd usually have to use on that second shock launcher. So that base wasn't too bad, and it was a good help that the shock launcher was down. All right, that puts us to 758. We'll probably hit 1 or 2 in between this. So we're at 761 now, and we are in 41st. So taking a look at this base is going to be really easy for warriors. This guy's just kind of trying to keep you off the beginning of his beach, but we're just going to barrage there and take out a nice clean hole for our warriors to get through. And other than that, we have nothing to worry about. Same with this base too. We got lucky again. One of the shock launchers is actually down. Oh, some sloppy smokes. I didn't think they were going to run that way. I'm going to waste a lot more energy than I wanted to on the gunboat. That's okay though. All right. Since I know my flare isn't max level yet, I only flared once, so most likely they're going to turn and hit those flamethrowers. So I'm actually not going to even waste my shock bombs on them. I'm just going to kind of shock everything else, since I knew that was going to happen, and then just drop extra heals basically. So until you've like maxed out your flare, if you go for a really long flare and you're using warriors, you'll see warriors turn and kind of hit all the inside buildings, which isn't that bad sometimes, because if the machine guns are max level or something, it only takes a couple hits if they're all going to go turn and hit it. All right, so we are in 40th right now with 765. All right, let's get into this third battle. This guy has got a pretty anti-warrior base setup, kind of. I'm going to change mine to something similar like this. He's trying to hide the mine behind that. Yeah, okay, so we're going to try to take out the boom mine first. Maybe a barrage and try to clean up as much mines and get that one boom mine also. We'll try for that. Okay. Some people like to put that one machine gun out front. I don't really know. I kind of think it's a free coins, because I just let my warriors go beat it and I never ever lose one. Unless you do something like that. We didn't lose a warrior, but I flared too early, and you can see, there you go, I got shock bombed. It had 1 health left and I flared too early. Okay, we're going to go up to this wood storage, and we might heal up depending on how many mines we actually hit. And yeah, I think we're going to heal and probably take care of that other boom mine over there. Okay, maybe heal again actually. Wow, he took a lot of, see, the mines are perfect for to face warriors, because he's just kind of he made me waste 2 heals. So we're just going to shock the shock launchers and just hope we can just take it down. Perfect. That wasn't too bad actually. Even though we kind of had a mishap at the beginning and just kind of left that shock launcher up, or the machine gun. All right, taking a look, we got a good amount of loot again. Usually, I might get rid of my resource boost statue. Actually, I've been kind of thinking about it because I just can't even spend my resources. It's kind of getting silly. So I might replace it with, if I push higher in metals, maybe with a building health, or another troop damage one. But the reason I'm debating not using a troop damage one is because there's still really no base that I haven't been able to kill yet. So I'm kind of not seeing any value to having another troop damage one. Because if I can, or maybe I'll get a gunboat energy. I don't know. Gunboat energy is always good. I haven't really decided yet. If you guys want, you can comment down in the comments below and say, we do start with 100 gunboat energy, so it's pretty good. If you guys think we should have more than that or go for building health, just let me know whatever you guys think, because I really can't decide. I think it's between building health, another gunboat energy, or another troop damage, or troop health actually. Probably one of those four. So we'll have to see. All right, that base wasn't too bad actually, and that is actually the last player base on our map. So our map is cleared other than the resource bases now, which is good. So now it gives more time for them to respawn on our map so that we can get a couple extra medals out of it. All right, so 771 I think is where we're going to leave it today, guys. Didn't have any losses I don't think today, which is good. Just taking a quick look, we are in 37th in Canada, so that's getting up there pretty good. And we've probably maybe got about 6 or 7 resource bases, so we could be up high as 34 maybe if we cleared up the rest. We're 583 in the world globally. But other than that, guys, I think that's going to wrap up this episode. Stay tuned for more this week. Don't forget to like, rate, subscribe, and check out the rest of our videos, guys. Thanks. Peace.